Good morning.
Good morning. So I have a few updates. I started another part-time job. I think I mentioned that before, but it's going great. It takes a lot less of my bandwidth than my other part-time job did. But I say that. My very first video, I had started taking Prozac. It has actually changed my life. I will actually sit down and do a little bit more of a deep dive into what that's done for me, but gosh, so far, it's completely changed my life in so many different ways. I have to walk my dog. He's crying at me. We just woke up. It's late in the day. We slept in because we haven't worked until 6 tonight, but my dog has to take a pee, he's telling me, so we're gonna do that. So let's talk about it. Started taking it. I went to the doctor and was like, hey man, I hear a marching band consistently in my head all the time. And they're playing musical scales at the wrong notes, the wrong tempos, and in the wrong key all the time. And so that was the best way I knew to explain how I felt. I always felt like I couldn't concentrate on something because there was just people singing, dude, so much. He prescribed it to me, and then a week, no change. 2 weeks, maybe a placebo effect, maybe made me think I felt the change. Small things such as stubbed my toe. It didn't prompt me to get upset. I was just like, ow, that hurt. My grandmother passed away, and I said, dang. This is super sad, let me be sad. I didn't feel 1,000 different emotions, I felt sad. Which was new to me because usually sadness came with anger, more anger. I don't know, I always assumed to kind of lose my marbles a little bit when my grandmother died, but it didn't happen because I was just sad. Other than that, my car, it pulls to the left a little bit. It's old. It's from 2006. Some days that would just infuriate me to the point I almost could not drive because I'm like, oh my gosh, why can't you just go straight? Now it doesn't bother me. I don't even notice it. The water pressure in my apartment, it'll start trickling randomly and then come back. It immediately comes back. It always comes back, but I guess, I don't know, it's an apartment, and she goes, and it comes back. Either way, it used to just infuriate me. Now I hardly notice it. I don't know, and I even noticed the people around me seeming a little bit lower. I used to feel like I used to be here, and everyone else used to be here. Now I feel like I'm here, and everyone else is here, which I don't know if that could be a bad thing or a good thing. It's just, it doesn't make me feel like the world's angrier. It just makes me feel like I don't think I've ever experienced anyone having negative emotions without me actually being right there with them, if that makes sense. So to watch other people have, I guess, my old emotions, it's weird for me because usually I would be right there with them and not even notice that, hey, we're both just like, fuck everybody. Yeah, I don't know, now they're having a bad mood, I'm like, oh, hey, let me see how I can help you with your bad mood or this bad thing that's going on with you and move forward or move out of it. I don't know, it's weird. I still can't fully explain it, but it has changed my life. Completely so, 100%. I kind of hate the doctor that put me on Adderall as such a young kid. I feel like that made me super neurotic, unapproachable, and aggressive. And even people that knew me, they're like, whoa, it seems like maybe you were not correct before. And I honestly, I think that even as a kid, I remember me pre-Adderall super chill, laid back kid, a little frantic, a little all over the place, like talked a lot, blah blah blah. But I didn't do anything wrong. People liked me. I had friends. I was on baseball teams. I was on a football team. I was on a soccer team. Started taking Adderall. Quit baseball. Quit soccer. Quit football. Dropped out of my gifted program in school. Lost most of my friends throughout middle and high school. And like trailed into adulthood. And then I quit taking it. I was like, yo, something just ain't right. Quit taking it. About 10 years. Noticed like, okay, so as a kid, like maybe the Adderall instilled just like either bad traditions or habits or whatever you want to call it. I felt like there was remaining like a set in stone like thought path of my life, I guess, that was instilled with or from, I don't know, the Adderall. Either way, took a while to deal with that and wrangle each emotion that had, I don't know how to explain this, but how to regulate my emotions without the input of an Adderall. Okay, so then for 10 years done that, started smoking cigarettes, nicotine. I still vape, but it's whatever. Either way, long story short there, realized that I was staying way too up here. Like, everything people said to me mattered. There's always like an ulterior motive. People were secretly hating me. Like, even though they invited me to their cookout, they just invited me to be like, wow, we wish he wasn't here. And would convince myself of it. So I was like, yo, this isn't normal. I couldn't deal with like conflict, even just like a one-on-one misunderstanding, because it felt like that marching band was playing their cymbals and all their musical scales at the wrong time in my head. And so I couldn't, like, I wanted to freak out. Just not on the person, just in my own head. Like, I couldn't focus on what I wanted to relay to this person, whether I was upset, whether I was happy with them, whether I wanted to congratulate them. I would try to congratulate someone and it came off as being an asshole, and I have no idea how, but it did. But no, just here, I think it's like 2 or 3 months in, or maybe, I don't know, I have to look back at the actual time, but I feel like a brand new person. I feel positive most days. I feel normal. I feel like I'm more relate with my peers on a level of regulated sense of well-being. I don't feel like the world's ending if I have to stop and get gas before I go to work. I feel like, oh wow, I drive a car that needs gas like everyone else. Used to, it felt like, wow, I bet I'm the only person in the world whose car is running out of gas before they try to go to work. And my brain would rationalize that. I don't know, it's weird. Either way, I think we're a little bit better now. So I've kind of just been sitting here all day, hanging out. Found that I didn't do that really before. I really felt like I had to just be going. And now I'm content and just chilling in my own space. I don't feel like I'm crawling out of my own skin all the time. That's a new feeling. I don't really know what to say. It's not always cloudy outside. Sometimes you can just hang out in sweatpants and a hoodie and play with your dogs. So work's done. Regular day over at my other job. So I got dinner. Gas station. Chili. Doritos. The Sprite. Oh, wait, hang on. And lunch. So I got a little excited and ate most of the Lunchable, half the chili, and some of the Doritos. It's super good. My dog's currently begging for it. It's hot chili. And I'm watching YouTube. So yeah, this has been my day. Reading life isn't super interesting all the time. Like, everyone just kind of winds up doing nothing sometimes, eating dinner alone, right? Here we are. Bringing it full circle back to where we were. Thanks for watching my life.